Oh, welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, my fridge is empty. Well, almost. We've still got a few spare pickles, beetroot and onions that we made ourselves. Very proud. And just a thank you to Duncan from Coastal Gardens Northwest for dropping me some of the Super Soil Max Strength. A nice little letter and a few little goodies for me to try on my allotments. So thank you, Duncan, and I'll try and put a link to his channel in the description below. Well, these are my potatoes. I try and save as many potatoes as I can. We have here some blue Danube. They're from my friends. We haven't seen them for a while. Forget the names at the moment. And then we've got the condor. I've already cut the chit out, ready to go. And then we've got Performer that Steve did from Digwell Green Fingers for the single seed potato challenge. Cut that one out. That's a lovely chit, that is. Then we've got some Kestrel, the Wilger, some Desiree, Charlotte, Picasso, more Picasso, Morris Bard, Pentland Javelin, Swift, more Swift, Sharpies Express, and some Kestrel that went mad. I'm not going to plant these, but they decided they wanted to grow about 2 months ago, far too early. Now, it does pay you to check your potatoes whilst they're chitting. I've got this one upside down, look. There's its bum. We've got a couple of chits there. Those can be knocked off or just planted. And we'll pop that the right way up. Those will eventually turn round. It doesn't matter if you plant them upside down or not, but it does help. Those are the sort of chits that you're looking for. These potatoes I've harvested recently. That's why the chits are looking a bit long and white. They should change very soon. But they haven't cost me anything. Whether it be somebody passed them to me at the Malvern Autumn Show, or I've bought them and then saved them. And it's now time to start up my tomatoes. They've already started. That's the orange banana. So all I do is get my favourite tomatoes from the polytunnel or greenhouse, slice them as if you was going to put them on a sandwich, but layer them in the compost. So it doesn't really matter if they've gone off or not, gone soft or squidgy. Just layer them up, and then all we'll do now is wet them up. Unfortunately, I've got a leaky roof, so that one's already well watered, but I shall water these and we'll see what grows. But you can see they're even trying to grow, and it's bone dry. Bless the cotton socks. And there's others there. You might just see at the bottom of the Alicante label, that's just trying to poke its head up. So even the tomatoes are telling me it's time to bring us to life. And for those that know, I've learned how to use the washing machine whilst looking after Mrs. K. I just hope she doesn't put the ironing board up. Well, she can't, but if she asks me to put the ironing board up, I don't like ironing. I don't want to do the ironing, Mrs. K. Please get better soon. My grow room looks a little bit different. There's the celery, giant celery, some of the korobi, etc., and some of the giant tomatoes. Very scary at this time of the year, knowing that we could quite easily get some frosts. And even the greenhouse grow room is filling out. I need to do something with these onions, or I'm just going to lose them altogether. Plant those in the garden. We've got the parsnips there and there. And then we've got 4 carrots. But as you can see, some, even though planted at the same time, are doing better than others. So we know which ones we can save. And remember that we germinated the broad beans in those trays. I need them to get a little bit bigger before we plant them out, or the mice will just chew the stems off, take the bean and leave me with nothing. I've passed on everyone's lovely comments to Mrs. K, and she's slowly getting there, but I think it's going to be a slow process until she gets this major operation, and then I'll have to give 100% caring at that point, but at the moment I'm just trying not to annoy her. Thumbs up or a thumbs down for the interaction if you've enjoyed this video. I'm keeping them short. Mrs. K will be shouting soon, or ringing the bell, or banging the floor. Trying to keep on top of things. Please leave me a comment. Why not consider subscribing? Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.